Yeah, the show is called Tipping Point. It's on Prime Video, and it launches on November the 11th. And it's about racism, sexuality, and mental health in football. So it's a 3-part docu-series. So yeah, man, excited to see how the people receive it.
Me too, man. Me too. There's so many things that need to be explored. I think the perfect person to do it, the one that needs to, like the Godfather, the Godfather of documentaries, punditry. So we've got a few questions for you. So if you were playing now, do you think how the internet would affect you? How would it affect you? Do you think you could cope with the hate? Because there's a lot of, the hate's crazy these days.
I would love it. Like I was the first player to go on Twitter, like in this country, like, and fully embrace social media. I think I was anyway.
Oh.
And a lot of the guys in my change room used to go, "What are you on this for?" And I just go, "No, you'll catch up soon." And everyone's obviously on it, but I would have loved it because I would have been onto people the night before games and stuff like that, and like saying, "You sleeping all right tonight? You know you're playing against me tomorrow." Like, I would have been on people. But yeah, the hate is something different for the players to kind of deal with, because when I played, you had people for 90 minutes shouting against you and stuff like that, racism, even stuff like that. Crazy. For 90 minutes. You finish the game, come off the pitch, the whistle blows. You ain't got it. You don't hear it. Whereas now you've got social media, everyone's got phones, everyone picks up their phone, everyone's on social media, and all them racist comments, they don't get switched off, they're there.
No escape.
Exactly. And the criticism.
Yeah. Do you wish sometimes the UK was like, you know, the NBA, the players they can do anything they want on social media. They'll be calling each other out before the game.
That's what I would have been on, man. I'd have been on that. Like, I'd have been calling out all sorts of people.
Who? Give me one. Give me one that you wish you would have called out.
No, everyone. No one would have been let off. Every weekend I'm seeing who I'm playing against, what's their Twitter handle, what's their Instagram, whatever it is, bang,
DM in the striker.
Yeah, on it. Yeah, straight away. I want nervousness before they approach that pitch.
No first touch.
Yeah.
I'm on you.
Yeah, but it's mad, because on this journey of filming this documentary, right, America was a big kind of, in the racism episode, going over there and seeing and listening to their experiences and how the NBA, especially the players, come together and they're unified.
They are one. It's
and if there's anything to do with racism or anything they're not happy with, they come together and they move. And the organisations over there have to listen. And I just look at us over here, and that's what one of the big findings for me over here is we got some big players, man. We got some real
the biggest of the big.
Influential people over here playing Premier League football. And we just go at stuff alone, man. We go at stuff. Listen, Rashford doing unbelievable work with what he done. Raheem does his stuff over there. You got Troy doing his stuff. You got players that are doing all different. Jordan Henderson doing his bits over there. We're all doing it alone.
Do you think it needs like a Ronaldo? Do you think if Ronaldo was to say...
No, Ronaldo going alone ain't doing it. LeBron don't do stuff, don't go alone at these political things. He goes with an army, he goes with the group, he goes with the whole of the NBA players get behind that movement, and they go, and they get change, and they're at the table with their feet snugged under the table, and their voices are being heard, so there's impact. Where you can't go one-handed, man, you got to go as a group.
The team wins the war, innit? The team will win.
And it's but I sympathise with the players. Don't get me wrong, because you say to a black player, "Oh, we're going to go and do something about racism." What are we going to do?
What can there's
all these years, right? He's been at it. Les has been at it. All these players have been chatting about racism for all this time. Nothing happened. There's no change. I'm going to waste my time. Nothing happens. They don't care. The organisations don't care. The social media companies don't. Well, let's leave it, man.
It's even ingrained in the companies. I feel like they know if we go too far trying to do a X, Y, and Z, maybe something could come back and.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. That's so the players just are tired of it, and they say, you know what, I'm just going to carry on, play my football, earn my money. Good night, thank you. But
they just want to keep it simple.
But it's not about the players now. It's not about me. It's about my kids, about your kids. It's about all the future of the next kids, protecting them. We've got a chance now to try and protect them. And that's what the documentary was really about. It wasn't about just highlighting the issues of race or sexuality or mental health in football. It was about what can be done to start getting the ball rolling for some communication and some lines of communication to come with change. Football ain't going to change it all. I know that. I'm not stupid enough, I'm naive to think that. But it can start the conversation, and then we can get in the building to start making decisions.
Get a foot in the door, that's all you need.
Yeah,
Once the
that's
foot's
it.
in the door, you can break everything in
And
down.
to be fair, since filming this, the Premier League, credit to them, they've opened their doors. Like I'm going board meetings with the Premier League.
Okay.
So, but I ain't looking to go in there on my own. I want players, current players that are playing now. Forget me, the current players to be going in there as a group and getting a
That
getting a
WhatsApp group you
voice.
made on the
Yeah.
first episode, how's that coming along? Is everyone in there?
Yeah, there's people in there. The people are in there for what? Because they want to change. They want to see something happen. They want movement. But for far too long, it's like and I was part of that problem in that I done kick it out things, or we wore them black and white bands, me and Thierry with Nike, like. But it's just us on our own doing it. It ain't enough.
Everyone
You
needs
need
to come
everyone.
together. That's a message to everyone, man. Come together. When we all come together, there's nothing we can't do in every walk of life.
No, exactly.
So I just want to know, of all the themes that you explored in the documentary, which you think is the most damaging? Let's go other than racism, because we know that's just a countrywide, worldwide.
I don't think I could pick one. I just think they're very different. I went into the sexuality episode and I had to educate myself. I was going and talking to people that were openly gay. I was going to talking to LGBTQ communities who were part of fan clubs, gay players. And brother, I'll be honest, I was going into them conversations like scared of what to say. What words can I use?
Don't want to say the wrong thing.
Yeah.
Step 1 meter to the wrong.
Yeah, like having to open up and say to people that I used the word batting man all the time when I was like growing up, especially. It was part of our culture to use that word. It was fine. It was seen as normal. But understanding that actually stuff changes, man. Language changes. And it's like racism. There's certain words that were accepted that were on BBC One.
Yeah, that.
Back in the day, that now you'll be cancelled for.
On
We
TV
would never
shows,
see
all
the
of
light
that.
of day. Yeah, we wouldn't see the light of day. And sexuality, on that journey of filming, I'm seeing that there's certain things and words, and the culture's very different now, and wrong today that was okay before. And it's about people opening their minds up and just educating yourself. And then you got the mental health episode, where you're looking at young people coming into the game and then being spat out and never recovering, being scarred for life from them experiences. It's like, it was really interesting, really educational, man.
So speaking on a bit of the mental health side, do you feel like there's any players, don't say their names obviously, but do you feel like some players get targeted, whether it's due to their race or due to, say, recent performances? Do you feel like the players get targeted? Do you think fans they overstep the line? There's a thin line when it goes from criticism, constructive, and then it just goes. Like Maguire recently.
Yeah, it gets personal. And that's what as a pundit, that's what I try to make sure I stay on the right line of that. And my criticism is always trying to be constructive and about performance. I'm not going to talk about personal stuff and be vindictive about a player. But I'd like to think when I'm talking about their football and stuff that they go, do you know what? Yeah, deep down, I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying. But then you get some players that can't take it, don't want to hear it.
No, yeah,
And
the egos are crazy.
Yeah, and the egos just play a big part in that.
Rank Pep, Jose and Klopp.
Pep, Jose, Klopp.
Simple. Who's better, you or Vidic?
Gonna say me.
Of course, the main man. Who's the most underrated player that you've played with?
Michael Carrick.
That's it. Tell me about Scott. I thought Scholes is more underrated than
No, people rate
Carrick,
Scholesy.
unsung,
People
Carrick,
know
unsung
Scholesy.
hero, but
No, Carrick, people don't appreciate what that guy used to do. He used to plug all the gaps, mad passer off both
don't
feet.
kill me like a Rodri.
Yeah, Rodri's bad. I love Rodri.
Bad
Wicked
boy.
player, yeah. But yeah, Carrick, man, for a defender as well, made my life easier, man.
he's screaming, everything's coming to
Just
you.
to listen, left, right, get up, like, and just used to like on a remote control.
Cool. Favorite current player in the Prem?
Favourite current player in the Prem?
I feel like you might go with a defender though.
Has to be KDB.
Is it?
Oh man, some of the stuff, the way he executes stuff is different.
It's like a silk touch.
Yeah, artistic.
Who's the best striker you played against in the Prem?
Best striker I played against in this Prem? Ooh. Aguero's up there.
Sergio. Small.
Aguero's
demon.
up there. Because it's Styles, isn't it? Styles,
Yeah.
like he's small, quick, strong, can go both sides, left or right. He was hard to play against.
What's your favourite way to spend your free time?
Family, just chilling with the family. Bit of food, getting jokes around the table.
Favourite food?
Depends how I'm feeling, innit? If I'm going out.
Right now, if I was to say, let's order food, what are you getting? What are you telling me?
Here, now like this.
Right this moment.
I'd probably have some Asian type food, like sushi vibes.
Sushi.
Yeah, bro.
Fishman, okay.
But at home on a Sunday, the macaroni cheese, the chicken and the lamb, the rice,
Little gravy there as well.
potatoes and the mad gravy. And then the kids, and then watching the kids clean up the plates and fill the dishwasher. They hate it, but it's duties. They got to do it.
Why you never in ends, comma, Peckham, question mark.
That person's never in ends then.
K-Man cats, are they never in ends?
Who?
K-Man cats.
Yeah, that diet name.
So you're always in ends, always in ends.
No, I'm not always in ends, but I go through. Don't worry, I'm there.
You're checking for
Yeah.
Can you pay for this random person on Instagram's uni fees?
Do you know how many uni fees, if I'd said yes to, how much I'd have been bankrupt?
Yeah, true, £9 per. Not even nine. Nine's 1 year, innit?
Nine grand.
It's free. 27 for the whole
Yeah,
free.
I've never been asked for 9 in my life. It's always been 20s and 30s and 40s.
Alright, cool. Is Mbappe honestly coming to Man United? In your belief?
Well, we had a conversation.
You and him?
Well, you not see the post I put up when I met him?
But tell me the.
Can't give you the scoop.
You said that you see the question. Yeah, I wasn't in the conversation. What's your dream five-a-side team? With you included, obviously.
With me included. No, I won't play no goalkeeper. Me?
Rush goalie, I like
Yeah,
that. I like
me.
the rush goalie, that's that.
What with like players? What now?
Anything, anyone, dead, alive, past, present.
Oh, that's
You can
mad.
go crazy.
Maradona, R9, Messi, Ronaldo, and me.
You're just at the back cleaning
Yeah,
up.
on my
No,
own.
no.
Yeah, that's it.
Why is your top lip move like it's attached to a string?
Boy, that's a mad question. But you know what? When I was younger, they used to call me Quaver Lip when I was young. My mates used to call me that. But because I got a beard and that, it's kind of masking it.
Beard gang, beard
And
gang.
because I've grown fine like an old wine. That's how it goes.
And we'll end on this one. Are you the best defender to grace the Premier League?
Yeah.
I agree. We're done, man. Nothing else needs to be said. Nothing else needs to be said.